Hey, what's up, everybody? DJ Hyper here with another video deck profile. I know a lot of people have been asking about that, of especially my Wing Breach Gundam deck. So here it is. Everything's not in the sleeve, because I have it built in another deck. So I put it together on what I had. So some stuff won't be in the sleeve, but it pretty much showcased how the deck was built. So let's get into it. Obviously, we're playing the GD02s, plus 2 AP on attack. Pretty good staple, pretty much, for any deck, especially if you're playing green. Rick Dom, Breach 2 is always good early game. Lets you go through a lot of different units. Also, him having 3-3 on a 3-2 is always good, so you can play them out early and they pretty much gotta answer it. Otherwise, you're gonna go through them. For bird mode, on deploy you get EX resources. This is my only ramp in the deck, just because 3-3 you play this, you essentially go ahead a turn. Usually, honestly, if you go first, this card isn't terrible at all, because you get the 3 and then you essentially get caught up to your opponent, and then next turn you have another one, you can do it again. So you essentially not only catch up to them if they go second, but you also can probably get a turn ahead as well, and also increase your level for your other plays. Being a 2-2, and it can pair with Hero, so you can get in early attacks, because he becomes a 5-4 actually, which is not bad. It's a pretty beefy size for that early in the game. 3 Shenlong Gundams, 4-3 though, GD01. Linked with Wufei, 4-3 isn't that bad. With the link he becomes a 6-4, so definitely not bad with Breach. Then also swing into units. Like I said, at early game, I do have some ways to make this higher as well. So I am able to do that. Then also Gundam's Heavy Arms, the one from GD02. On deploy, look at the top card of your deck, return it to the top or the bottom. It goes with any Operation Mirror trait, 3-4. So with Hero, he becomes a 6-6 actually, which is not bad, pretty good. And then with Wufei, becomes really nice as well too. So definitely, this is just a good card, and pretty much I can see it being a staple in pretty much every deck of the Gundam Wings going forward, just because of his utility and being able to go with any trait. Hope we get more of those. Shenlong Gundam, this is the rare variant. Breach 4, and then on attack, you can delete an enemy unit with blocker, level 3 or lower. So then Wufei 4-4 is not bad, and then Breach 4, so definitely take on them higher units, because he becomes a 6-5 actually, so definitely not terrible. Then we're gonna go into pilots. 4 heroes, pretty much staple in any wing deck, no matter what. I mean, on link he gains a 1 on attack and HP, so it becomes a 3-2, which isn't hard to do in this deck at all, considering what you're running. So then also you have your Chain Wufeis. On Breach, then delete your opponent's 3 AP or less unit, and you take no damage. So anything he battles 3 or less AP, essentially he takes no battle damage from, which is pretty crazy. Technically they're the only pilots, honestly, to a point, in this deck. Then you have Wing Gundam, obviously staple. Breach 5. This unit may attack active units that level 4 or lower, attack target 4-4 with Hero. He becomes a 7-7, and he just a good staple and stuff like this. Like I said, might increase this up to 4, just because. But 3's not bad. You see it pretty well, honestly. So it just varies. This is interesting. It's a split. So I'm running 3 Ultron Gundams. Breach 5 on attack, deal 5 damage to enemy unit with blocker. And then links with Wu-Fei. On Link, he becomes a 7/7 himself, actually. This is just a good, like, late game guy to bring out. Plop him down, swing into something. If it's low enough, he won't take AP damage because of Wu-Fei. If not, he's taking out a base that's not level 6. Something's going down. He's taking something out. And then they have to deal with it. Or he's just, yeah, because he's big enough, 7/7. There isn't too much, unless it's paired with something. So he'll survive against a good amount of units. Then you have your, obviously, Wing Zero. 8/8. High maneuver is good. 5/7. With Hero, he becomes an 8/9. He's like probably the biggest unit in the game. And then on deploy, everything that's 5 or lower, yours included, take 3 damage. So he's a good board wipe. Finish off a lot of their level 5 or lower units and stuff that's taken damage or has done other things. So definitely, I might bump this up, cut the Ultron by 1, make this a 4, just so I see it more. Go back to it. 3 shows resolves just for draw power, mainly. Like, that's literally it. This is the only blue card. Everything else is green. Just because I don't want to trash stuff. Overflowing affection. I want to keep everything in hand. So this is not bad. You draw your 2. And then you kind of just keep going. And it gets you out of some weird situations. When you draw what you need. Or if you draw the link. This card is good. I think this card is underutilized. I think not a lot of people have used it, tested it. Bridge Crew, 4/1. It having a burst is nice. I like that a lot. And also being able to attack a enemy active unit with that's not paired is not bad at all, because a lot of times they'll play stuff and they just won't have the unit for it, or they just play it for a blocker or some other effect. Go into this because I think it will be safe, especially if they play something for next turn to swing. Be like, alright, play this, then your bigger unit can just swing into it, making them waste so much of their resources. So I'm probably gonna bump this up to 3. Like I said, you can experiment with this, take it out, do something else. Always mess around with it. This is not bad either. I like this card. Simultaneous fire, 4/1. Also, it's a pilot, command pilot, thrower. Breach 3, and they do stack. So if you play one after the other, you get something 6, or when you increase their breach already. I think this card, and also it, like I said, it can go on to the heavy arms. So yeah, I can give it a 1/1. I think this card is not bad at all. Play it, get some breach, especially something that did not have it. So, and it's to catch people off guard. So you play this, they take the heavy arms or something that didn't have it, swing. So I think that can be kind of nutty sometimes, catch them off, because they wouldn't think you'd be playing this at all, because I'm pretty sure not too many people do. So another good card, mess around with. And now for the bases. Underground Desert Base, just good standard 6 base early on. So something you can play on, because I do not play blockers in this deck. So your bases do have to be a little bit more, because there's no way to protect yourself. You're pure offensive, you're just keep going. So I do play 5. So pretty much in 2-piece millions. The health recovery, and this card is, and with you ramping, this card can get played pretty quickly, pretty well. So I might switch this to 3 and do desert at 2. Just to see, just to test it out. You could give it a shot. Like I said, being able to heal 2 level 6 or higher Meteor Operation Meteor G Team unit deals damage is good. It normally stuff that would set you up to lose, then you'll be able to survive it, and then they have to commit to taking out next turn. Especially level 6 or higher units, it tends to get a little bit crazy. But so far, that's the deck. I do want to do more deck profile videos, pretty much. I am glad to see people interest in it. So I do appreciate that a lot. So I do want to definitely do more. Now, as far as with if my opponent, if they still have the deck, I'll see if they want to do profile for it and stuff like that. So I'll try to ask them. They wouldn't mind, and let you guys know their answer, because I know sometimes they don't want to reveal their decks or stuff like that all the time. But I will let them know if you're interested. But for the most part, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys definitely enjoy more, because I will be doing more later down the road. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.